Hi, I'm Frank Wander. Today we're going to talk about another of the human factors of productivity, your expectations. Now, do you want to know something? You have more power than you realize. What you think, say, and feel about yourself and others greatly influences your outcomes. Marilyn Ferguson, who was a founding member of the Association of Humanistic Psychology, noted this when she said, "The greatest revolution in our generation is that of human beings, who by changing the inner attitudes of their minds can actually change the outer aspects of their lives." Wow, think about that. This is incredibly, incredibly powerful. And let me give you a perfect example. People do rise to meet your level of expectations. It sounds like a cliche, but it isn't. It is actually a scientific fact. In 1967, Robert Rosenthal, a Harvard researcher, and Lenore Jacobson, an elementary school principal, joined forces to carry out a scientific study on the impact a teacher's attitude had on their students' performance. And here's what they did. Really very simple. At the beginning of the school year, they gave every student in the school an IQ test and then randomly selected 20% of them. Next, they met with the teacher's students and told them that this group performed best on the test and had high potential. Of course, being a random sample, that wasn't true at all. But it did set up a valid scientific experiment with two groups of students, high performers and non-high performers, and the teachers, all of whom were unwitting participants in this experiment. The question? By telling the teachers who the high-performing students were, would the teachers' expectations be influenced, and would their higher expectations actually influence the performance of the students? Well, guess what? It did. At the end of the school year, a second IQ test was administered, and those randomly selected students showed stronger improvement across the board. By positively predisposing the teachers to this random group of students, the students felt the higher expectations, energizing them to perform better. You can do this. You can improve the performance of the people you work with. They really do rise to meet your sincere expectations. They want to be seen positively, which is why saving face is so important in some cultures. How an individual perceived is vital to their standing in the social group. It just feels good to be highly thought of. I think John Maxwell got it right when he noted this by saying that if you express skepticism and doubt in others, they will return your lack of confidence with mediocrity. But if you believe in them and expect them to do well, they will go the extra mile trying to do their best. What expectations are you setting? How are you influencing your coworkers and teams? At the end of the day, you do have a lot of power. Use it wisely. At the IT Excellence Institute, we are launching the next productivity revolution in America by bringing an understanding of the human factors of productivity to the workplace. Knowledge workers are assets. As assets, they must be both grown and operated wisely. Before you invest more in talent, unlock the full potential of your existing staff. Contact us. We'll show you how.